it is Mon, and it is time for the dailies. Today is Thursday, January 20th. Now, even though you may be seeing this on the 20th or any day thereafter, these are timeless readings. I only put the date on there so you know which one is which. So, welcome to my new channel. Tarot. Lots of questions about tarot. It's about picking up energy. And the thing about energy, it does not remain constant. So what you might hear in a reading today might be different tomorrow just because the energies are different. The other thing is the thing called free will. So if there is something, you know, there's lots of moving parts. Okay, so, and you always have that choice to not follow through or follow through on something. So free will can also affect the reading. The other thing is, don't take it if it doesn't resonate for you. It means it's probably not for you. And if it does, and there's some signs or synchronicities, easy for me to say, then it probably is for you. So as I'm doing the readings, I'll be pausing to write down the timestamps so you can move forward. All right. So spirits, guides, angels of the lightest love and divinity. We're going to start with Aries. What do we need to know today for Aries daily reading? Knight of Swords in reverse, Lovers in reverse, Queen of Swords in the upright. So someone is coming forth with their truth. Now, they've been very impatient about wanting to settle down and really think about what it is that they're coming with. I feel like they want to say something to you, but it hasn't been well thought out. Now with the Lovers in reverse, I see this again as this impatience. So it may be a lover, someone wanting to come in and make an offer, but it hasn't been thought of. And for your taste, they may be trying to move this a little more quicker than you are used to. So if you've got to, you know, halt, dude, slow your roll, you are in every, you know, right to do so. I'm going to pull one more. 10 of Cups. I think you're going to be happier if you are very patient with this situation, and if you have to set those boundaries, set those boundaries. Okay. Now we are on to Taurus. What do we need to know for Taurus today? Okay, 2 of Cups in reverse, Temperance, and Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles is in your outcome, so I see this as a good outcome. Right now, your blocked energy is there is some type of imbalance in a current relationship. So I feel that it's coming from both sides, where with the Temperance card that balance needs to be figured out. I'm going to get a clarifier for Temperance. I'm picking up just a conversation needs to be had. Okay, so Queen of Swords, again, speaking that truth. Now, because it is in the reverse, I feel like someone wants to communicate, but they're afraid of coming across as like really bitchy or icy, or the person maybe that you were talking to is very bitchy or icy. So I feel like I need one more. Okay, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, so there's just this stuck energy in this relationship. So I see you as the Queen of Pentacles. You're down to earth, you're very generous and nurturing, and this other person is just coming in very cold, and I'm feeling detached. So I feel like you will need to take the high road in this situation. And if they come at you in a very cold manner, you're not going to argue. You're just going to say, okay, so that is your truth, so be it. Okay, so let us move on to Gemini. and it is at 5 minutes when I looked at the camera. So I don't know if 5 is an important number for Gemini or not. Okay. All right, what do we need to know for Gemini? 6 of Swords, 5 of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Wands in the reverse. So definitely energy of movement here. I feel like there is a truth that you are needing to move on from. It's clarified by the 6 of Swords and the 5 of Cups in reverse. Don't let it weigh you down. The Ace of Wands in reverse is that heaviness, that lack of passion. So you need to find your passion again. Let me pull a clarifier for this Ace of Wands. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, so I feel like you're almost in this state of meh. It's like you need to find your spark again. You're tired of the mundane with the Hierophant in the reverse. So yes, that 6 of Swords and the 5 of Cups, you do need to continue moving on. And Spirit is saying, try something new. Even if it's very insignificant, like a new restaurant, try wearing a different color, try a drink you've never had before. You need to mix it up. Okay, now we're on to Cancer. 6 minutes and 45 seconds for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know today? Oop, well, this came out. Chariot in the reverse. 9 of Cups in the reverse. And 6 of Pentacles. So 6 of Pentacles in the outcome speaks of your generosity. So I feel like you, in the Chariot in reverse energy, there's some type of decision that needs to be made because of the, you've got the black and white horses pulling. And they don't have reins, so it's the driver is intuitive. That's how he controls it. So I feel like you're not listening to your intuition as to which direction to take in this particular situation. And the 9 of Cups is warning that you need to make sure that you're very pragmatic in your decision making. It's got to make sense. Whatever your decision is, you have to be happy with it, okay? Because you control your destiny. But I feel like because you have the 6 of Pentacles in the outcome, that you will make a decision that's right, not just for you, but for everyone. I do want to clarify Chariot. Okay, Judgment in the reverse. So again, that's that inability to resolve this problem. Okay, so I would say use your intuition and have faith in yourself. Okay, don't get too defensive. All right, but I think the outcome will be good for you. Okay. So now we are on to Leo at 9:04. So what does Spirit want us to know for Leo today? Leo, Spirit, speak to us about Leo. Get the Emperor in the upright, the Empress in the reverse, and the Ace of Cups in the upright. This is a very interesting read. Now, Emperor and Empress, they are counterparts. This is a couple. This could be a relationship. It could be a marriage, because the Emperor and the Empress are that elevated king and queen. So I feel like the masculine in this situation is on point. I feel like the Empress in this situation has maybe too much masculine energy, so there may be some tension or some conflict, and the Empress in the situation needs to fall back into that receiving mode. The Empress does not seek. People seek the Empress. What she wants comes to her. Okay, now with the Ace of Cups in the upright, that tells me this situation's going to be resolved. It's a bump in the road. It's not life altering, even though we've got two major arcana here, but very much the definitive, you know, divine male or masculine versus divine female or feminine energy. So I need to clarify this. This is crazy. Okay, so we get the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So someone definitely is unhappy. I'm picking up that it's the female. Now, here's the other thing, female energy. Both genders or any gender can have masculine or feminine energy. So it's not defined by gender. Does that make sense? All right, I feel like I need to pull another one, Page of Cups. There's a lot of cups. There's 3 cups in this. So definitely love and relationship. There is a lot of love in this situation. Okay, so I see this as a very mostly stable, mostly solid, up-leveled relationship that we're talking about. Again, I feel like it's a bump in the road. I'm hearing that the divine feminine needs to get some rest. Maybe the divine feminine is feeling a little bit low, down in the dumps. Now, as the Emperor, you can come in forward and be the giver, that Ace of Cups, and maybe that's what the divine feminine needs. Just that little extra hug, that extra kiss, that extra whisper in the ear. You mean so much to me, and you're doing a great job. Okay, so that is our reading for Leo. These are coming out mostly love, and I've been debating whether I should do general or just love readings. I do like the love readings though. All right, so now it is time for Virgo. All right, so spirits, guides, angels of the highest love, light, and divinity. What do we need to know for Virgo today? Virgo. We get the Page of Wands in the reverse. We get Death, and we get 5 of Cups in the reverse as the outcome. So you're going to be moving on from some bad news. And I feel like you've already received this news, okay? And it's related to a situation where you are involved in some type of transition. So death does not mean you're going to die. Death is rebirth. Death is change. Death is metamorphosis. So I feel like you've already gone through this negative situation, and that, you know, because of the Death card, you are transforming. You are up leveling spiritually, okay? And Spirit is saying it's okay. Don't be afraid of this. Everybody has to change in order to move forward, and that 5 of Cups in reverse just clarifies that you will be able to move on from this. Growth is hard, okay? It's not easy. I do want to clarify death though. Okay, so it's 10 of Cups. So I feel like there may have been some family issues. Possibly, I'm picking up parents. Maybe you had a parent that was ill and you're having to deal with, I'm hearing legal matters, and there were probably family members that were not happy with some of the decisions made, because there is this change going on. Maybe your parents are transitioning from working to retired, or retired to having to rely on some type of assistance, okay? Maybe even dealing with an illness, and in situations like that, not everyone is going to be happy with decisions that are made, because everybody has their opinion on how we should take care of parents. So, but I do feel like that in the situation with the Five of Cups in reverse, people are going to be able, once they see that the decision was a good decision on your part, or however you were involved in this, people are going to accept this, and they're going to be able to move on, and they're going to see in the long run that the right decision was made. I'm going to pull one more. World. Okay, so success, this cycle of that life span, not lifespan, that life cycle has been completed, and whoever this involves, it's ready to move on to that next life cycle. Okay, I'd be very interested to hear who this resonates with, so please make sure to comment if this resonates with you. Okay, now it's time for Libra. Let me write this down. Okay, angels, guides, spirits of the highest love, light, and divinity. What do we need to know for Libra? What is the message that Libra needs today? We get the World, we get the Emperor, we get the Magician. These are all major arcana. Libra, you are going through something really big right now. With the World in the upright, again, there is something that has come to completion, right? And because of this completion, you are now standing in that Emperor power. You have been very, very successful in what it is you have been trying to manifest. So the manifest is the Magician. So you are sitting high. I'm going to get some clarifiers, but this is something that you have been working hard towards, and that you have, been able to specify to the universe, okay, this is what I would like, this or better, and you were successful in that manifestation. Okay, so let's dig a little bit more deeply into this. Spirit, what else do we need to know? If it hasn't been manifested, it's getting there. So look for signs, and if you are divinely inspired, take that action. Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh, this is a badass reading. So Ace of Cups talks about new beginnings. So it clarifies the World card. That cycle is over. Now you are in that new beginning, and it's a beginning that you are in love with. It is something you have been waiting for, and you've asked, and it has been delivered to you. The Hierophant. Okay, this could be a relationship. It could be that maybe you are at the end of courtship and now you're engaged, or maybe you were towards the end of engagement and getting ready to be married with the Hierophant. Page of Wands in the reverse. Take care not to be dismissive of all this wonderful good fortune. Remember to be grateful and to stay grateful, okay? Spirit is saying easy come, easy go. I don't know who that's for. It could be for someone particular. I don't see this for everyone. But in order to maintain this wonderful high vibing state that you're in, continue to practice gratitude, because it looks like everything that you have been wanting is coming to pass, or very close to it. All right, so Scorpio, your turn. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels, guides, spirits of the highest love, light, and divinity. What do we need to know for Scorpio today? Scorpio. Oh, cards are wanting to fall out. Sometimes that Spirit's saying, I have a lot to say here. Okay, we get the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, we get the Nine of Wands in the reverse, and we get the Hangman. So you have been through, I'm guessing, a financial difficulty with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, maybe a job loss. Nine of Wands in the reverse is saying be careful in your job search. Make sure you haven't burned any bridges at this former job. I'm feeling like there was maybe like some type of conflict with management. I don't know if there's a way that you can repair that. All right. But whenever you start seeking a new position, the Hangman is saying surrender to those mistakes that you've made and try to look at them in a new perspective. I'm not coming up with a specific example, but maybe just owning up to those mistakes and being able to say, you know, I recognize that maybe, you know, there was some miscommunication and I took it the wrong way. I'm just feeling like in this situation, if you were let go, you need to be the bigger person. You're going to have to demonstrate somehow in your interviews that, you know, this is not, ooh, all these cards falling out. This Spirit up, okay, that this is not your norm. And I'm getting the Five of Wands in the reverse, which speaks to conflict. So in this situation, you're going to have to agree to disagree. That maybe as you were seeking new employment, okay, I fucked up. I messed up, but I've learned from it. So I think if you speak your truth wholeheartedly, you have a chance. Okay, I feel like I need one more. Queen of Pentacles. So if you are in a new job search, the Queen of Pentacles is showing that you can go back into the workforce having learned those lessons, taking that new perspective, and that you will, you know, show up as responsible, having learned those lessons in the past. Okay, so next we have Sag, and we are at 2222. So I would look up that angel number 2222 for Sagittarius. I think it was Pisces that had some double numbers yesterday. So what do we need to know for Sagittarius today? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Moon in the upright, Wheel of Fortune in the upright. So good luck is on the way. I feel like at some point you were having some financial difficulties, and this has caused a lot of anxiety. The Moon talks about emotions, and in this particular instance, it's been some anxiety, but you need to know that things are going to move forward. So let's get some clarification on this. What do we need to know? All right, so you get the Seven of Wands. So I feel like you're having to defend yourself in a particular situation. This is why this happened. You're defending yourself. Well, I feel like I need another card. Three of Swords. Yeah, it was a very difficult situation because the Three of Swords talks about disappointment, heartbreak. I feel like because of this situation, some people ended up being very hurt or disappointed, and that's caused you a lot of anxiety. I want to say it's work related, but I just don't see enough pentacles. So I'm thinking it could be maybe there was a decrease of income or something happened in the home where it kind of shook up the foundation, and because of it, if you are the breadwinner or one of the major sources of income, you are totally stressing out about this. So I'm feeling like with the Three of Swords, you got to put on the big boy pants or the big girl panties and just say, okay, Que sera. Now I've got to move on. I've got to release that pain. I've got to release that anxiety. And once you're able to do that, you, with the Wheel of Fortune and the outcome, you're going to be able to move on and you're going to be able to move forward. So do whatever healing you need to do. And remember that these are just lessons. And if you learn the lesson, the universe isn't going to throw that, oh, I'm getting a call, let's decline. The universe isn't going to throw that situation at you again. You accept, you learn, you move on. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from Spirit. So we are now down to Capricorn 2530. All right, so Spirit, guides, angels of the lightest love and highest light, love, and divinity, what do we need to know for Capricorn? Okay, Capricorn, what is your message for today? Woo, these cards don't want to shuffle. Okay, what do we need to know for Capricorn? Ooh, this wants to come out. Okay, in the reverse. Spirit says take this in the reverse. All right, so you get the 10 of Swords in the reverse, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords in the reverse as the outcome. So I'm feeling like, okay, in the traditional Rider-Waite, the 9 of Swords is a woman who has gone through the ringer. She's waking up from a nightmare, but I'm seeing this in the reverse as you have just gone through this period. If you're going through this period right now, you're almost at the end of it. Okay, now with the 10 of Swords in the reverse, that tells me whatever fear or whatever situation that you were in or are in is coming to a close. So you've got to be able to let go of that because the knives are falling out of the back. Okay, so it's the stabbing in the back, turn it over, knives are falling out. So that danger or that threat is no longer there. But what's wonderful is then you have the 7 of Pentacles. So those seeds that you're planting, you need to remember that things are going to grow in their own time. When you plant a seed, you don't dig it back up to see if it's growing. You let it, you fertilize it. And the way I'm seeing this is continue meditating, continue those wonderful affirmations of speaking to yourself in a kind and loving manner so those outcomes will come through, because that nightmare is almost over. That hardship or that emotional distress that you were going through is almost over. Okay, so I'm going to pull, cards are wanting to fall out. I'm going to pull a couple of more to clarify this. But I do love that 7 of Pentacles in here and the fact that both of your sword cards are in the reverse. I just feel like that this situation is coming to a close or it is over. Okay, you get the 5 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so I'm feeling like this situation involved some type of dishonesty. Okay, someone was dishonest and it caused a lot of problems. Okay, but you have to know with the 7 of Pentacles that there is new growth in this situation and that this is almost over. And you get the 10 of Wands in the upright. So I'm showing that you need to put that burden down. Okay, things are going to be okay. All right, you're just too much in your head. You're overthinking it. Let it go. The 7 of Pentacles and that growth and that release of that pain or anxiety, let it happen. Okay, now we are on to Aquarius. All right, my fellow Aquarians, what do we need to know? Spirits, guides, angels of the highest love, light, and divinity. What do we need to know for Aquarius? Aquarius, Aquarius. King of Cups in the upright. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Swords. So I'm taking this as a love or relationship reading. Someone is coming in very quickly. They want their truth known. Now, with the King of Cups, I do feel like it is a more balanced, mature relationship. It's not like a new, we just started dating. I feel like this reading is more for someone that has been in a good, strong, solid relationship. Now, at some point in this, with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, there's been some conflict, probably feeling very one-sided, like one person is investing a little bit more than the other. Okay, but I feel like someone is going to come forward with their truth as to why this has been the energy in the relationship. And I don't see this as an energy of, the relationship falling apart. Not at all. So what is it what piece of information are we missing? Three of Wands. Okay, so I think I'm sensing that someone is wanting to make some type of change. So they're looking at the big picture, and I feel like maybe you and your significant other are not in agreement as to what this change should be. But it's a change that is beneficial to both parties involved. Six of Wands in the reverse, I feel like one of you has just been like, nope, don't want to hear it, don't want to hear it, don't want to hear it. Six of Swords in the upright, you guys are moving towards a resolution. And I feel like when that resolution is made, it's going to be like lightning has struck, like with that Knight of Swords, that intuition, that intellect is kicking in to overdrive and making everything clear. So I feel like the solution's going to come, someone's going to blurt it out, and you're both going to be scratching your heads like, oh my gosh, why didn't we think of that before? We went through all of this when we had the answer all along. And that's the secret, friends. You always have the answers within. Sometimes it's just a matter of listening to your intuition, your guides, asking for signs from the universe. Okay. Now we're on to Pisces. 3232. Was that your number yesterday, Pisces? Was it 3737? Bizarro. Pisces, 2 days in a row you've gotten repeating numbers. Big changes coming in for you. That's what I'm getting. Okay, let's see if angels, guides, and spirits of the highest love, light, and divinity clarify that. So what do we see for Pisces? Justice, Eight of Wands in the reverse, and Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So could be a legal situation. Okay. Now, with this legal situation, you are waiting on an answer. You are waiting on some type of, I feel like there's a judge. You're waiting for a judge to make a decision on a specific situation. And with the Two of Pentacles in the outcome in the reverse, I feel like that when this decision is announced, not everyone is going to be happy about it. So let me get some clarification. Oh, I'm dropping cards. I don't like to pick cards unless I've asked the question already. So I want some clarification on why we are seeing justice in this reading, please. Okay, so someone was, okay, so we get the Fool in reverse. So I feel like it's a situation where someone was very negligent or irresponsible. So someone got in trouble for irresponsibility. I keep thinking that maybe it was financial irresponsibility. Maybe it was bankruptcy. Someone filed for bankruptcy, and you're just not hearing the news you want to hear from the Judge. Let me clarify. Okay, 5 of Cups in the upright. So yeah, so there's just been a lot of dissatisfaction in this situation. 7 of Pentacles in the upright to clarify the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like you're going to have to start all over again. And again, that analogy of the 7 of Pentacles, planting that seed and letting it grow. So I feel like if it is a bankruptcy, you're going to have to deal with all that negativity that comes with it, because I am feeling like maybe there's some guilt with having to take that route, and that the parties involved are just not happy about it. But know that that lesson has been learned. Okay? You're wiser. You're worn, but you're worn out. You're done. You're tired, but you're a little bit wiser. I'm not even going to say a little bit. You're a lot wiser from it, okay? And that whatever seeds you plant in the future are going to be fruitful, but it's not going to be coming in quickly. Okay, we get a Tower. So definitely there's been some upheaval. There's been some great upheaval. But the nice thing, and a lot of people see Tower negatively. The Tower is the universe saying, okay, this is a lesson that you need to learn. This is something that you've been needing to take care of. And guess what? When the universe taps you on the shoulder and you don't take care of it, the universe is going to shake you a little bit. And if you ignore that shake, boom, you're going to get bitch slapped until you figure it out or learn it. Okay, so I feel like you've been bitch slapped by the universe, but you got it. You understand the lesson that needed to be learned, and now you're having to start over again. Okay, and sometimes you look at that as, okay, slate's been clean. I can begin with new eyes and a new attitude on this new journey. Now, I want to do something a little bit different. Okay, so I have my trusty, where did I put you? I have my trusty okay. All right. So I've got my pendulum. Okay. And let me go ahead and mark the time on this. And I'm going to let you ask 37. Okay, and the timestamp might be wrong on this. So anyway, so I have my pendulum, and I'm going to let you ask a yes or no question. Okay, so think of your question. If you need to pause the video, totally cool. So right now you're focusing on your question. Pendulum, please give us a yes or no answer in this situation. Yes or no answer. Okay, so whatever your question was, it is a yes. Pendulum is saying yes. Okay, so as always, thank you guys for watching. As always, be happy, be well, be blessed, and as always, I love you guys, and I thank you so much for tuning in. Bye! Mwah.